Hey everyone, it's Kirsten Ross with Practical Edge AI. It's Thanksgiving week, so I hope everyone's getting ready. It's Monday. I unfortunately have to go to the grocery store today, so I understand it's a little sketchy. But I'm going to get it done today. And we're here with another relatively quick AI use case and opportunity. So you all are probably hearing that AI is the great amplifier, right? So if you have a good system or process in place, it can make it better. If you have a bad or no existing system and process, it is a dumpster fire. It just makes it bad faster. So one of the things that people really need to take into account is having these systems and processes, and frequently people don't have it. So one of our early videos was talking about using note takers, and one of the I probably talked about it in that, but one of the great use cases for that is if you record something like a discovery call with a client or potential client, you can then have a process so that I actually have an agent whose job it is to define that discovery call into SOPs and process maps. And you really need this underlying structure to really make AI very effective. So this is an agent built specifically for this project, and you could probably relatively quickly build a custom GPT that would do something similar. I don't know that it will draw out the diagrams, but this is actually an older agent, and I updated it recently. And one of the updates I gave it was to use brand colors. So it prompts me for brand colors, and then it uses them in the process maps. I just thought it might be kind of cool. I did this before because it was a long conversation. There was a ton of discussion in this conversation, so I'm not going to walk you through the whole process, but basically I gave it the transcript of the call. I asked it to find out what it could discern from the call, because again, it wasn't discovery. We were all over the board. So what it comes up with is started with improvement opportunities. And we've got, these are the things we talked about: CRM, content, cross-platform, documentation, employee incentives. Then the action items are there. It started work before I gave it the brand color, so it did give me some of these in not brand colors. So I'd had to change those system instructions so it didn't start working before it has the brand colors. But anyway, you get the idea. So it's got these mermaid diagrams from multiple processes that we discussed during the call. And then it has SOPs that it could pull from, the different parts. This is about recruitment, and this is the project documentation SOP. Then we've got, what else? Advertising campaign coordination SOP. So all these SOPs equate to the mermaid diagrams roughly. And it pulled all of this out of the phone call, put everything in a process. So again, what we find is that frequently people don't have these things mapped out, but they also do have a system in their heads. It's not just official, but if you can get them to discuss through it and get it at least in a phone call, then you can break it down for them. And this is the starting point.